In this session, let me brief you about art and science of creating first image. Individuals' overall appearance can do wonders when it comes to creating a great first impression. Image management offers several career and business opportunities for people interested in making it big, and it is expected to be one of the next growing industry in the entire country. Let's discuss what are the essential elements of creating first image, which is going to create a long lasting impression of an individual. It is the power of clothes. You never get a second chance to make the first impression. First impression are formed on the basis of what people see. Hence, clothing is an important element of image management. Individuals' clothing choices should depend on his lifestyle, age, personal style, body shape, role, and goals. Hence, clothing or dressing, it is a symbolic aspect of the characteristics which influence an individual on both the judgments what he makes about others and what others make about him or her. According to Erwin, clothes gives a feeling of self-confidence and a sense of well-being, freeing our minds for the enjoyment of with friends and intellectual pursuits. Nowadays, emphasis is put on dressing for success. It is an attempt to send a desired non-verbal message about the person. In the workplace, the way you dress is important because it affects how others perceive you. If your clothes are clean, neat, and professional, it shows that you take pride in yourself and your position. When meeting with a superior or a client, your professional dress instills confidence in them about your abilities. In fact, executives believe that an employee's style of dress at work influences his or her chances for promotion and also to gain goodwill at the workplace. Let's discuss the importance of clothing. Clothes are one of the basic key aspects in assessing one's personality. An individual's personality can be assessed based on the style of clothing, which is reflection of your personality. Clothes and mood are two interrelated constituents. It also affects the overall personality of an individual. In daily routine, one can observe the contrast of mood in different types of clothing that can be either positive or negative. Some of the common clothing of personalities which we see in society and at the workplace. Few people are referred as sloppy dressers. It means clothes are wrinkled, stained, or mismatched. Sloppy clothing sends the message that individual do not really care about his appearance, his job, his future, or otherwise. Designer dresser. It means every item on the body is brand name and a person is sure to let others to know about it. People may take this to mean he is successful, choosy, and put together, but they may think he is overly materialistic or a bit insecure. There are few people who focus on flashy dresses. Perhaps it is a fun pair of shoes, a snappy tie, or a bright blue handbag, and they also give a lot of importance for flashy colors and they look apart from the rest in the crowd. And there are few people who dress like an athletic dresser. Such dressers wear sweats, shoes, running shoes, and other workout gears 24 bar 7. Even when they're heading to a gym or not, they look as if they are ready to go to an athletic or a fitness center. And there are few people who are casual dressers, persons who never puts on anything but just as casual clothing. He never gives us importance for his organizational wear or office wear. They look fine at a weekend or at home, but it cannot be accepted at the workplace. Casual dresses, they never focus on concept of relating to official ways. Let's relate few aspects about how personality can be assessed. As we mentioned earlier, the dressing and appearance makes people to assess their personality as classic, dramatic, sporty or natural, even romantic and artistic or creative. Does color influence your mood? Does color help someone to assess your personality? Definitely yes. Relating to the choice of color, your personality can be assessed. There are few popular colors and their values which is assessed on personalities. Orange refers to active, energetic, generous, open minded, a good negotiator. Playful and witty, that is intelligent personality. Red is associated with certain characteristics as being vibrant, passionate, ambitious, determined, strong, willpower, and confident. Yellow, it is a symbol of prosperity, committed, responsible, and faithful. It helps to understand one is sensible. Purple, very sensitive color, which is also a symbolic of personality trait, being a person very sensitive, supportive, gentle, charismatic, and peaceful. Blue, it is the symbolic of loyal, empathetic, spiritual, idealistic, romantic, and also sincere. Green, a color for prosperity. People are considered to be as introverted, curious, powerful, intellectual, and also calm and serene. Therefore, color associated with one's personality. Let's look into formal dressing. Most of the people prefer blue because it is a color of warmth and trust. It is a fabulous shade that can be found in almost every man's cupboard. White, if an individual focuses on looking neat and clean, white is just apt for him or her. It indicates purity and simplicity. Black, it represents power, acting as a symbol of elegance, versatility, and grace. This color can smoothly sail in all functions. Peach and pink shades. These shades are indicative of coolness and calm. With pink, a person will look as fresh as a flower. Let's consider the color brown. It is meant for classy, informal styling. It can convey reliability and trust. How about gray? It is an indicator of the fact that a person is balanced in life. It looks elegant and is considered to be intelligent and brainy too. Power of red. It is a symbolic of dominance, passion, and sensuality. It is a color meant for bold and firm men who love to lead the world. If one wants to make a distinctive fashion statement, red is the trick. So, therefore, color has an influence on assessing a personality of an individual. Let's look into certain guidelines for professional clothing for both men and women. One has to consider to wear clothes wrinkle free. Make sure your clothes are neat and pressed. Be, be it in a folded pattern or whether it is used right from the laundry, make sure it is neat and presentable. Avoid using strong deodorants or perfumes. Heavy perfumes will lead to allergy to others. Many people may not like such perfumes, so make sure that you use something which is very mild and acceptable. Make sure your clothing fits. It is not too tight nor too loose. Hence, you have to avoid wearing too tight clothes. Tattoos. Try to cover tattoos as much as possible when it is for a formal appearance. Next, look out for the weather warning and conditions. In bad weather and when you are going for a business presentation, make sure your clothing should match with the weather conditions. Guidelines for men. Suit is mostly preferred for professional and executive level. A dark traditional blue or gray suit is either a solid or subtle pin stripe shirt, white or solid blue long sleeve cotton dress shirt with a collar. It makes an appearance very classy. And make sure wear dark and neat, preferably over the calf socks, because it should match with the dress or the trousers which has been considered as a formal wear. Importance to be given for the belt as well as classic necktie, pressed clean dress shirt, classic business suit, leather belt is acceptable, polished leather shoes, leather notebooks or notepads, matching suit pants, working professional pen, and more important, grooming is required. So, clean and short haircut is preferable for a man. How about women? Women has a wide choice. She can choose over suits, formal suits. If it is a formal suit, it is necessary to have the right choice of shirts and look for plain colors, preferably black shades of black, grey, and blue to be considered for a formal presentation. And clean and neatly styled hair is important. And do not leave the hair open. It's not acceptable in most of the cultures. So it has to be tied neatly and yet stylish. Makeup, natural looking and conservative neutral or clear nail polishes accepted. And therefore, one has to give importance for manicured Nails. Accessories. One conservative, non dangling earring per year, one ring per hand, small necklace, neck chain will be fine. Avoid purses, carry a portfolio or the folders. So, women should wear any of these aspects and make sure it fits to their body shape and size. So, these are the few factors which we have discussed how clothing can influence one's personality and it can be the best power to create the best impression. So, art and science of creating first image includes the clothing part. So, one has to be very choosy and yet try which suits your personality and go ahead with your formal presentation. So these are the few best colors which helps a woman to choose, and in our country we preferably consider shades of black, blue and gray as well as beige. Hope this session would have helped you to learn the concept of power of clothing, right dressing for the right occasion. Thank you.